Shut the fuck up, Lee.
Fuck the whale of poo.
Sup, bitches? Welcome to the Dank, Vegital, Garlicy side of Beertube.
Yes.
Beertube back at you tonight with the post-analysis show here on Maxwell Star's Beer Reviews with Mr. Ashley Sexton, Mr. Lee Russell, Mr. Chris Lezak, and of course, Mr. Greg the Pervert Bielski.
Hashtag free Nick's nipples.
They're already free, baby. So here's the beer call. What's everybody drinking tonight? Start with Lee, since she just came on.
I am drinking Propeller IPA, not Sapporo, but rub the garlic on your nipples.
All right. Ash, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a super high ABV adjuncted sour IPA that's been triple dry hopped and aged in gin, whiskey, and bourbon barrels from a...
Is this Blood Brothers or something?
This is a very exclusive beer from a very exclusive brewery, and it's called Waterloo Raspberry Radler.
Wow.
Ooh, nuts.
Ooh, Waterloo. Suck
it has
right.
lactose, it has vanilla, and everything else in it. It's great.
That sounds a bit like what I'm drinking, except for I'm drinking something better than raspberry. I'm drinking Trailways Velvet Fog, which is a milkshake IPA made with raspberry puree, orange zest, lactose, and vanilla.
Oh.
Nick, aren't you supposed to let all your guests go first?
Yeah, really?
I felt like my beer was actually kind of important coming off the back of what Ashley said, so I decided
Your
to go
beer
first.
is less important than your beer.
Greg, what are you drinking?
Oh, you actually care what your guests are. I'm having a Lizard King Mosaic. Why are you getting paper towels to watch me talk? What is wrong with you? What mess are you cleaning up?
I spilled beer on my mouse.
Oh yeah, sure you did. Yeah. Okay, whatever.
His mouse.
Yeah,
right. A mouse.
Double clicked it too hard. Sorry.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
You got a pretty mouse.
Anyways, speaking of Nick cleaning up, this is from Pipeworks Brewing, and it's Lizard King Mosaic Pale Ale. It is from Chicago, Illinois. My father bought it for me, and it's pretty good. And I will say, on the off chance there's somebody that has this beer that is watching this show, be careful. It's a gusher. It'll blow up on you, even if it's cold. So you've been warned.
That's what they used to say about Jim Morrison, the Lizard King himself.
That's right. There we go. Oh, maybe that's done on purpose.
Yeah, Greg is the Lizard King. He can come on anything.
This is true.
It's not wrong.
I just have to be careful to run away afterwards sometimes.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to know what Chris is drinking because it looks good.
I'm drinking from Bench Brewing, actually, and it's funny that Eric Gilbert mentioned this in the chat on the beer analysis. He mentioned Citra Groove. Today I'm drinking Strawberry Groove. I forgot I had this in the fridge. It was on the door of the fucking fridge. I'm like, fuck, I have a Bench Brewing fucking sour ale. This one's coming in at 5% alcohol, and it smells like strawberries, which falls short on the strawberries. But
that's usually the case with any strawberry beer.
Mm-hmm. But it totally smells like fucking strawberries all day long. And it's used with, actually it's brewed with, I think it says here, 20 Valley strawberries. But it totally smells like it, but the strawberry taste disappears real fast.
Does that one have any barrel on it at all, Chris?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
They have barrels, and they also have oak foeders. I just wasn't too sure if their Grove series actually makes it into the wood or not. So
Probably pretty good to use the foeders for that.
I'd rather have a strawberry beer that falls short on the strawberry flavor than have one that has like some sort of artificially like bumped up flavor of sugar.
And you know what? I think that's exactly what this one is. This one has all kinds of strawberry smell. Like it's huge on, like I can smell from like a mile away that it's all strawberry, but then it falls short. There's a little bit of a strawberry taste, but then it disappears. As soon as the sour kicks in, you're like, it's gone.
So we're not, I don't know how many people out there watching like fucking have ever ate strawberries in their life. Like it's not Sherry's berries, folks. It's fucking, it's not that sweetened up bullshit. It's, strawberries are kind of, a little tart, a little sweet.
Yep.
Little earthy.
Probably one of the best berries for you. honestly.
Next to blueberries, yeah, probably.
Yeah. But fuck those blueberries.
All the berries are good for you. It doesn't matter what berry it is. It's strawberry.
I don't care.
blueberry,
I don't care how many antioxidants blueberries have in them. Ewart says don't touch them. So and Ashley as well says don't touch them. So fuck those shit.
You know what's funny is that I I brewed a blonde ale a while ago, and it's been sitting in my fucking fermenter for way too long, and I just haven't gotten around to bottling it. I'm like, well, fuck it. I don't want to bottle 5 gallons worth of beer, so I'm just going to draw a gallon of this beer off, or actually I drew off 2 gallons into 2 1-gallon carboys, and I put blueberries in one, and I put fucking mangoes in the other. So doing a little experimenting, but yeah, that blueberry one, it's actually fucking blue. It's looking blue. I'm going to bottle it tomorrow.
Nice.
And
I'm picking it up.
Yeah, and I just want to also add Joe Gansel, hey, he's saying what's up all in the chat.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jeez,
Joe.
Nick. Okay, how long have we been live for?
5 minutes.
Like 5 minutes, and you've already checked the fucking comments? What the hell's going on?
Oh, I thought you were gonna razz me for not checking the comments sooner, but
I mean, you know, after Nick takes a power dump, he's all energized again.
He's like,
I feel so much lighter.
That's when he truly becomes Mini Nick.
Mini Nick, yeah. He,
got the eye of the tiger, man.
it's like he sheds his skin on the toilet or something.
Tiger, it's a thrill.
That's when Nick does a really awkward beach hug with a black dude.
What the fuck, Greg?
I don't know. I don't know why that's funny, but it really is.
Come on, Nick. Nick, you've seen Rocky 3.
I
I
get the reference now.
I haven't seen that movie in ages.
So what
That got awkward.
what does everyone think of this Steam Whistle Pale Ale that is going to be hitting market soon?
Oh, they're making another beer?
They are making another beer, my friend.
They're already making Von Bugle.
I know, even though
Kind
they
of.
kind of have 2.5, because now they're also making one for a U.S. brewery.
Yeah, Fat Tire. Is it Fat Tire?
Fat Tire.
Oh yeah, they were brewing Fat Tires,
Yeah.
Belgian, or what's the?
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
It's an amber ale.
with their
They're
name on
brewing it like contract brewing it for the
Yeah.
Canadian market or something. Which I gotta admit, I'd
Yeah.
like to try it. That's right. That there was a Von Bugle in the box that you're sending to me, isn't there?
Yes, there is. And I fucked the shit out of that purity seal.
Oh, you
Aw.
rubbed your junk
Oh,
right all over. Oh,
It's not so pure anymore.
impurity
what?
seal.
You know, here's the thing with the pale ale is that, and I full disclosure, well, not disclosure, but I know Lee disagrees with everything I say, and that's cool. It's his opinion. I think they make a very good Pilsner. I don't think there's a lot of people out there making good Pilsners. I think there's an awful lot of good pale ales out there. So I think they're going to come out with this beer. I think it's going to be good, but I don't think it's going to matter because there's already so many good pale ales. And I don't see the point of it. I would have rather they brought out Steam Whistle Plus or did something a little more interesting. Von
They
Bugle.
should have gone with the German theme and make some other kind of German style, like Steam Whistle Kolsch or something like
Yeah,
that.
well, I mean, the Von Bugle, and I mean, you
Hold
can
on.
argue.
What's the name of the new beer? What's it called?
It's just a pale ale, man.
Steam
It's
Whistle
just
Pale
a
Ale.
Steam Whistle Pale Ale.
The words pale ale is what's gonna sell. You put Von Bugle at the end of it, no one's gonna give a fuck.
No, that's
The word
true.
pale
No,
ale
it's
is
but,
why it's
you
just
know what?
a fucking marketing ploy, is what it is.
But at least the Von Bugle, I mean, not the most exciting beer in the world, but it's a tasty beer, and it's a beer that's not, it's not really that a style that's that done that much. So it's kind of, at least it's kind of a little interesting. This is just kind of like, oh, well, okay, another pale ale. There's like 50 others on the market. So
Yeah. I almost wonder if it was I wonder how Steam Whistle is doing as a brand itself, whether or not they're seeing increased sales or if they're starting to see their demand for the Steam Whistle.
We're selling a ton of it with the place where I work.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, all day long. People look at our draft and be like, "I'll take a Steam Whistle."
Yeah. Because, I mean, if demand had sort of dipped and they had empty fermenters, yeah, the first thing I'd be doing is, let's fucking fill those fermenters with something else.
Have you ever seen the place? The place is huge.
It's huge, eh?
well, now they've got a much bigger brewery in Etobicoke. Now, as someone who's I'm not so much me, but my wife drinks Steam Whistle like on a very regular basis. I ended up drinking a lot of her beers since as soon as it gets like anywhere near room temperature, she doesn't want it anymore. I find that their latest batches, say in the last 6 months, are starting to get really sweet, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's their brewing at the Etobicoke facility. Maybe our Etobicoke water is disgusting or something. That's perfectly possible. So I don't know. Like I'm not too impressed with their quality control lately. I don't think the beer is as good as it was even 6 months ago. So I don't know.
If I'm doing quality control of steam whistle, I got 2 breweries. I would be taking 1 beer from each brewery and being, okay, does this taste the same or is this different?
Well, and again, I don't know if it's a brewery thing. I don't know if it's a recipe change thing. I don't know what it is. All I'm saying is that the beer is a lot sweeter than it used to be.
Now, when you say they're a Etobicoke brewery, you mean the Von Bugle, right?
Von Bugle, but they brew steam whistle there too, I believe.
They brew steam whistle at Von Bugle.
Yes, I believe that Von Bugle essentially, like, it's got a tap room that's open like 3 days a week for like 4 hours a day or something. It's really just a separate facility. They call it Von Bugle, but from what I understand, it's just a separate facility that's much bigger that they can brew more steam whistle at, or as the case may be, they can contract brew or brew a new beer. It essentially just allows them to do more.
Gotcha.
Well, you can tell they're kind of the same brewery anyway because they're using that stupid purity seal.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Von Bugle tastes very similar to steam whistle. Like it's a darker beer, of course.
Like a Vienna lager, isn't it?
Yeah, but
what's the official style on it?
Steam whistle OV.
It's a Vienna lager. Yeah.
Oh, Vienna's not a Vienna lager.
It tries.
Not hard enough.
Oh, hold on, guys.
Diacetyl lager.
Chad's doing the Sydenham Estates Farts Malzite beer live.
Is he really?
Oh boy.
Oh man. You have a live comment video on it.
What, the one that fucking drinking
fucking
chili?
tomato basil beer we did it.
Drinking chili?
Oh, he didn't do a live review. He drank it with his wife.
Oh, I'm sure she loved it.
She's even wearing a So Far So Good shirt. No, they made it a 2-week anniversary.
I wonder if with new Mrs. Rhino, if he has any plans to test out pepper spray and bear spray like he did back in the past that we never got to see the videos of.
Oh God.
Well, no, the whole thing is he doesn't spray her. She's supposed to spray him. So I actually kind of hope she does that because that'll be kind of funny.
Wait. Christy actually refused to spray him with bear spray? Really?
No, apparently it was done and he had videos of it, but then it happened right around when they broke up, so he could never post the videos. So yeah. I've never seen them. I don't know if any of you have, but apparently there was like some wind during the spraying, so apparently she got hit by it too.
Okay.
But no, I'd 100% be up for Chad getting bear sprayed by his new lady, or anyone else for that matter. I don't really care who sprays him.
So anyone wants to go to Chad's house and bear spray him, just let us know what you're doing.
A bit of a bear anyway. If anybody's curious about his review, check out his channel. He's doing Sydenham Estates First Millsite. I've got a review coming up that we did a shit show review of at the Well and Piss Up. That's very much akin to what Joe did for his 400th beer review, because it's just everybody drinking beer around the couch, like 9 people or something ridiculous. For this beer that is weird as shit. I don't know. That was a fucked weird beer. Like, what did you think of it, Greg? Considering you're the other one here that had it.
Sorry, which beer are you talking about?
The Furzmal Zeit Roke beer, the one that we had at the Will and Piss Up. The Sydenham.
I actually think I passed it during the review, and I think I was just trying to be nice because they sponsored the event. It really wasn't very good. That being said, I do think there are people, like, it wouldn't shock me if Chad actually really liked the beer. I think there are people that would really like that beer. I'm just not really one of them. But,
I mean, I remember liking it, but I mean, it wasn't a Roke beer. It was so weird, Dan. It was the weirdest thing. I wasn't expecting that when I drank it. Like, I don't even know what's Furzmalzeit mean. Like, does that mean something special? Like, is there something we're supposed to know? But you hand me a Roke beer, I expect something nicely, like a lager that's nicely malty with a nice rich smoke character to it. This was just tomatoes and basil. It tasted like a fucking chili, which was interesting in itself, but the fuck was it?
It was a fucking joke, is what it was. Let me be honest with you. It shouldn't. Sydenham would have been better off to send us something of another batch of one of the better beers, like maybe the porter or whatever, and fucking let us actually all enjoy it instead of this shit that they threw in a bottle, which I'm kind of mad about because as I'm watching Chad's fucking review on it, and yeah, it was fucking all tomato, basil, and peppers. It was disgusting, and there's nothing on the fucking label that even indicate that it's shit in a bottle.
Yeah, like why? Here's the thing: like if they're sending stuff out like that's experimental test batches,
I'm telling you, these guys
don't even know how good it is.
Right now.
Why are they sending like this shit out to reviewers? They knew as I guess influencers that we were going to take a look at their shit and post reviews of it on Instagram, on YouTube, whatever. But they knew like why would you send your worst or your unknowns? What just send us what you know is amazing that you make.
It's not to be honest with you, these guys, there's not a lot of stuff on Sydenham online. They got this logo, they got t-shirts, whatever. Any Joe Blow in the basement can make a t-shirt. I'm telling you, I got a feeling that these guys are still home brewers and they're fucking and they're just trying to get their shit out, which is fine, get your shit out, but
they're trying to play the influencer card and send a good amount of shit out.
Big new craft brewer out there, but I'm telling you, I bet you they're in the basement somewhere or on some farm.
Well, if they're trying to get that, they're really not the new big craft brewer. They're just so fucking weird that I don't even know what they're thinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking at this. You can definitely tell it's filling out okay over here. And this side,
well, you got your lights on that side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing the same.
Yeah, this side doesn't fill in as well. I'm gonna give it a try, but it's more just to see how well it grows in.
Score in the hockey game, Nick. Behind you.
Still 2-0 Blues.
Still good. Fuck Boston.
Yeah, fuck Boston.
I think with a beard, you're starting to look a bit like Roger.
What?
Like you got sort of the you got sort of like the gray beard growing in. Like
yeah, I get what you're talking about. Yeah, like you know what? That's the other thing. I'm not really sure of. It's just so much grays coming out in this beard that you can hardly tell. It looks like I haven't shaved in a week on this side. This side's starting to fill in nicely, but I just got so many gray hairs in it that matches my face. Like
it blends right in with the skin
blends
tone.
right with the hardly any tan.
What's going on in the chat?
Well, here's the thing: as you continue to look more like Raj, as you get blacker and blacker, the gray hairs will stand out better.
There you go.
So I guess
coming from the guy with the
standard side more often.
What?
This comes from a guy with a skull for a face.
What?
Huh?
Hey, listen. There's this product called Just for Men.
Mm-hmm.
You put it on. They have different levels. I mean, if you want a little gray still in your beard, you can do that, or you can just go like the full like unnatural color that makes you look like a freak show. Either way, you can go.
You go total blackface is what I thought you were saying. Like what?
Jesus,
God,
Nick.
you took it that far. What
All right, so Eric Gilbert's
my
in the
God.
chat. Eric Gilbert's in the chat saying, "Cheers, sours chuggers, bench baby."
Yeah, he sees the strawberry groove here from bench.
I think Nick took his trip to North Bay a little too seriously.
Yeah, Jesus, he wants to be the second black family up there.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah. So I haven't had I've had something from bench. I can't remember.
You've probably had a few from bench.
Yeah, you probably have.
They've been at the beer fest, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
Every year.
I'm surprised that doesn't make it out your way. To be completely honest, they've put a lot of money into their operation. So,
and now then, head brewer from benches was the head brewer at Lock Street, Sarah. She is now the head.
Is she the head brewer there? I think she's just a brewer there. I don't think she's
the head brewer. I was talking to her at the festival.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe she gives head to the head brewer.
Oh.
I'm taking a look on my channel. I'm pretty sure that I've had at least one bench, but it doesn't say I've tapped any. No. I thought I had one. I could have sworn I had one. Balls Falls Session IPA.
Yeah. That was the one that they were throwing that one out there for like 2 years before they got their operation off the ground. They were contract brewing that while they were building their brewery. That in their 20-mile farmhouse ale, I think. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine. I was just gonna say, I think the beer that I had from Bench was it was like a basic style. I forget, like, it must have been like right around the time they started.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it says I haven't tapped anything from them, because they deleted it off and tapped or something. When did they start?
Actually, Bench Brewing got their Clean Slate Brett Saison won the gold at this year's Canadian Beer Awards.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just looking at their Untapped right now.
Not
on their Instagram right now.
Yeah, I was trying to untap that Sydenham beer, and it just doesn't exist on there. At least it didn't a few days ago. I'm too lazy at it myself. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either. Did you guys watch the Chad's review of it?
Not yet, no.
Well, just watching her Alicia's reaction to it. Drink this.
Yeah, here, drink it.
It's not the worst thing you put in your mouth today.
I was waiting for somebody.
Dank garlicky cheese aroma.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right. So Sarah is the head brewer, and then they have a brewmaster.
Okay. I was just looking for that too. Yeah, I was talking to her at the beer fest, and she had to actually fucking retire from hockey because she got injured. So she ended up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she left Lock Street to pursue hockey, and then she got injured, and she was like, "Fuck, I'm not going back to Lock Street." So she went to Bench.
Yeah.
And she lost tons of weight too. Like, she's fucking a toothpick now. She looks like she's gonna fucking fall apart when I saw her. Like, Jesus Christ.
How old is she?
She's a Big Mac. I don't know. She's probably in her late 20s, early 30s, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, and falling apart at that age.
Well, no, it's not that she's falling apart. She's just super skinny right now.
Oh.
It's not like she looks anorexic or anything, but she's a lot thinner than the last time I saw her.
What's the goalie from the Blues' name? I saw it somewhere. It looks like he's putting on a show tonight.
Isn't he a rookie?
Is he? I'm gonna have to look it up.
He's one of those goalies that just sort of came out of nowhere. They're sort of riding the hot hand, so to speak.
St. Louis Blues goalie Jordan Binnington.
Okay, I was going to say Bennington, but Bennington?
Played for Canada in 2013 at the IIHF under 20s. He was drafted by St. Louis in 2011. Signed an entry-level contract in 2012. He got called up to the NHL last December. And he's been backstopping him through since to the playoffs. Wow. He's currently got a save percentage of holy shit. He's currently got a save percentage of 9.927 and a goal against of 1.89.
That's really good.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's really good.
Wow. Only played 32 games in the regular season, but that's a fucking good record. First rookie goaltender in St. Louis Blues history to record a shutout in the Stanley Cup playoffs with a 5-0 win against the Sharks. Wow, he might be a key. He might be rookie of the year if he keeps that up.
Maybe.
Any more comments?
Where did you leave off?
Yeah, there's no more comments there.
Yeah.
We read Eric Gilbert's comments.
Okay.
People watching, we're here, we're interactive, and we can talk. Ask us questions. What's y'all drinking? What?
I said we can sometimes talk, unless you were me at my own bottle share. That last review that freaking Jamie uploaded, I was just like, my God, I'm never drinking again after watching that.
That was terrible. You were so fucking sloshed.
Oh God.
I was going too. I know. I somebody asked me a question there, and I'm like, and there's a lot of beer that night, and then we got up and drank again the next day.
Yeah, I got a great sleep though that night. I woke up feeling great. I don't know how or why. Theoretically, it should have been impossible that I even woke up, but I did.
After the piss up?
Yeah.
Oh, you were fine.
Yeah,
Wait till you see my review that I post up tomorrow from one of the beers from Jeff. No jinx.
Oh, are you gonna do M43? Yeah. Cool.
It's scheduled to come out tomorrow 11.
Cool. I've got I gotta confirm with Redbeard. I'm gonna do a dual review with him tomorrow, but I may or may not. I have a review scheduled for tomorrow, but I may or may not push it off till Friday because I was planning to do a live review with Redbeard tomorrow night, but I'm not sure. Like what
beer?
The one we're doing a duo.
Yeah.
The Lucho. Fuck, what is it called? The Mexican lager from GLB.
Okay.
A Mexican lager.
A lager?
Yeah, what's it called? La Lama.
Is it called Drama Llamas?
Why are you talking about a Mexican lager with an Australian accent?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The
hoop ball lizards?
Oh. Okay. No, the review that I had scheduled was actually Sparkle Puff, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just leave it and have it uploaded on tomorrow. Huh?
Hoop ball lizards.
Hezbollah.
Sparkle Puff. What?
Sparkle Puff.
Holy
Are you in space again, Ewart? How's your trip?
Not in space. I'm actually in my car. I was seeing if I
No,
could
you're in
see while I'm
space.
driving.
It's in a space car.
Jesus, that's safe.
No, it sounds like he's talking in one of those 1940s British Pathé like video movie clips.
It's awesome.
Yeah, see?
Now, see?
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Tally ho! Wait, what did the British say? Cheerio!
Can you give us a little bit of a description of the war that's happening right now?
September 3rd, 1943, the Allies really headed to the Nazis.
Adolf and the Huns are advancing on France.
And then everyone started doing the Charleston thing.
Yeah.
They have yet to hit the Maginot Line.
1941, Pearl Harbor. The Japanese decided to drop some bombs.
Oh, that's great.
We expect fine resistance from our frog-legged friends in France.
And lucky that do a little raid along Sapporo.
Oh, Sapporo.
All drop brought to you by Marlboro Cigarettes.
Oh, Sapporo.
5 out of 8 doctors agrees Marlboro cigarettes are good for your health. They will stimulate the glands. They will improve your sex life.
And make your wife make you sandwiches every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The little woman at home will appreciate that you've smoked at least 15 Marlboros today.
Lee, you gotta make some fucking fake commercials in black and white for BA 101 or your channel with that voice. And obviously, you put everybody in double speed, black and white, and then have them do a commercial like that. It's fantastic.
Does he even have feedback going right now?
It's got to be complete with that little like AM radio whistle that you've got going on right now. That's awesome.
Yeah, you were with ham radio.
Doing this through a vocoder or something that's adding that intentionally. It just sounds too perfect.
It sounds like he's got his ham radio in the basement somewhere. And anybody say that UFOs that landed? Help me.
So he's not doing this on purpose. This is actually his shitty internet connection.
Yeah, mobile, bitch.
Oh, wow. Are you in your Subaru?
Subaru. Yep.
So where are you driving now? Are you just driving in Windsor or are you driving somewhere interesting?
He's getting roadhead.
I'm in Windsor. I'm just along the Detroit River. Just dropped off my nephew. He came over for a visit today, so I just dropped him off.
Oh, cool.
That's a euphemism for he dropped the body into the river and now he's back.
Exactly, right in the river. Just rolls down the hillside right into the water.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to do it dumping where the toxic waste gets dumped into the river so that the body dissolves.
Actually, it's funny. A guy I know who's an OPP guy, he's on the water. He said, "Oh yeah, it's about this time of year, and there's certain places that the bodies pop up. They fished a couple out this year already.
Jesus.
More down towards the lake than on the river so much. But yeah.
Ooh, Sapporo.
Are they coming from like the Detroit side of the river, or?
He didn't say. He said that's just where they all end up. It's where the lake takes them.
It's just where they end up. There we go.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck picking up those bloated corpses out of the water.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. So
God.
So they find the kind of bodies where they ended up like taking samples of all the insect larvae to find out how long the body had been there.
God,
so
Chris. Chris, now I just had thoughts about how we're gonna have to do that to Nick's bloated corpse, and I'm
For fuck's sake, fuck
Out of
off.
the hot tub, yeah, I know.
yeah, we're gonna have to take samples of like the bacteria in your bathtub to find out how long Nick's been dead for.
Oh jeez.
He's been dead for 3 weeks, and you haven't noticed, Mr. Kozak?
We're gonna obviously know right away when he's on the live stream. When's the timestamp?
No, not necessarily. He doesn't talk that much. Sometimes.
Well, the whole thing is nobody watches my channel anyway.
It's like, oh, Nick went to go take a power dump, and he never came back.
I'm honestly more surprised that you guys didn't end up like discovering Radar's body at the end of the fucking.
Oh, I'm shocked he lived through that as well.
Did you see the video clip when we were at the bottle show? The video clip from the video I posted, where he stands right in the camera, exposes his gut, and then farts.
Yeah, we were trying to forget it. Thanks for reminding us.
You're welcome.
Well,
the
great thing was that Radar was so drunk he went into Ashley's basement and somehow fell asleep, and then Ashley, who was also very drunk, went down with a pillow and a blanket to give him and then cover him. And the next morning, Ashley's like, "How the fuck did he get that pillow and blanket?" He thought he stole it from like one of his kids' rooms or something.
Those two were a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, you're the best.
Yeah,
I didn't act like an asshole though. So.
No, you're
No.
fucking awesome.
no, you spilled shit on your rug, but it's your own rug, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only two people that spilled shit on your rug was you and your wife.
Yep.
So it's totally fine.
I like watching some of the videos back now and seeing how fucked up Ashley was. It's awesome.
I'm glad it brings your stone cold heart some sort of level of enjoyment.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse tomorrow when the other one gets posted.
Yeah.
Ashley's trying to talk. Ashley's trying to talk in it. It's fucking hilarious.
It's worse than the one that Jamie posted today.
Yeah.
Did you post another one today, or was the last night?
No, it was this morning, wasn't it?
Well,
Maybe posted it last night. I watched it today. I don't know when it was posted.
There you go. Sorry,
No.
I thought maybe you still had a grasp of time. Then I can remember you're a parent.
I'm pretty sure it was posted today because you were bitching about more videos.
1 day ago.
What was that, Ewart?
I say you guys are those bugs that determine how long a body's been dead for. Is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said so on CSI, so.
It's not specific bugs. It's just literally anything that lives on the body. They can determine, okay, well, how mature are these, whatever the fuck they are.
They can determine how long a body's been there because of the life cycle of insects that are living on the corpse.
Yeah, it's one of the few things on CSI that's actually not science fiction.
Do we have bugs that can tell how long Redbeard's ribs been broken, or?
Oh, that's a tough one, man.
We got
but we do have videos that can tell us that.
Yeah, there was an explosion in one. I mean, it's visible.
I don't know where that explosion came from, but man, what a violent scenario that was.
I'm amazed it didn't scorch your rug.
I'm amazed it didn't burn the fucking house down. It's like fucking.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about the Well and Piss Up channel on YouTube? It's got a lot of fuck. It's got more videos than Greg.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta steal the
and Ashley
videos
put
off
together.
of that and put them on my channel.
What was the name of that?
Are you going home and coming back online, or are you just driving around aimlessly looking for hookers?
No, I know where the hookers are.
Yeah, he doesn't have to look for hookers. He has his road hookers, Chris.
He's got hooker niche.
There, I'm uploading something to the Well and Piss Up right now.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm
I'll be
uploading.
When I get home.
All right.
I'm gonna crack open a beer. Actually, another one.
Do it, Nick.
I got my last can of Trailways Inception.
Oh, there you go, big dinky dicky.
Inception.
Yeah, it's all right.
So I'm sorry
That's all right.
Sorry I didn't send you the video and save it for your channel, Greg. But I'm uploading your beer review to the chat to the.
Oh, that's nice. I don't care. I'm not into this whole channel war thing. You post on your video, and I will thumbs up it and make a stupid comment as I should.
Well, no, I'm putting it on the Well and Piss Up channel.
Oh, even better. That's a communal channel.
Yeah.
That's like the Bukkake channel of Beertube.
The Greg Cocky
Yeah,
We all contribute a little bit.
squirt.
Yep.
Hey, Chris, maybe.
Hockey and beer too. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. All right, they go hand in hand. Hey,
Well, cock and
Yeah,
cock.
I was gonna say on that video you're gonna upload, before you do it, can you just sort of put like a smiley face over top of my head? So
You're
that-
not in camera. You're off camera. You don't
Oh,
see your
thank
face.
God. Oh,
Mm.
thank
You're off
God.
camera.
Thank
Actually, you may pop your head in and wave, but then you're not on camera.
Okay, good.
And Joe points that out nicely in the video. It's like 10 minutes long too.
Oh, Jesus.
Joe's good at pointing shit out.
And then I got the other one from Jeff that I'm currently editing. It's not much. It's only about 7.5 minutes of shit.
We'll even change your name in the video, Ashley, so you're not exposed. So every time someone says Ashley, there'll be a dubbing and they'll say like Alistair or something like that.
Alistair.
Alistair.
I was say Lee Russell is here.
Yeah. Hey,
Lee
you can
Russell.
use me,
Oh,
it's fine.
Alistair Sexton.
Mr. Black.
Yeah, Mr. Black.
Ah,
That's so funny.
Laheim.
Ach,
Jawohl.
jawohl.
Well, I'm gonna go grab another Rattler.
Pussy. Just kidding.
Jesus, wow,
Wow.
that's really harsh.
I'm just kidding. If I had a Radler right now, I would drink one, but I'm going to finish this one off and probably go to a triple IPA.
There you go.
I don't have a triple IPA, but I'm gonna have a Down Under Pale Ale.
That was bad.
Yeah, it was.
That's from Cheeky Monkey.
Crikey.
Brewing. Crikey,
What was-
man.
Your
What was
Australian accent was shit, mate.
I'm
What we got
sorry.
here?
Now
It's a
I'm gonna
North
stick
American
my finger
flavor.
in your butthole.
Now I'm going to stick my
butthole.
finger in your butthole.
Butthole.
Stop taking a picture of me, Nick.
The dingo ate my baby.
A dingo ate my baby.
I think we all like
No, that's
putting
pretty.
things in Nick's butthole.
Yeah, you see, Nick, just because you're running these chats, it doesn't mean you don't have to get consent from us before you start taking our pictures in it. Fucking asshole.
Jesus Christ, was that Joe?
Yes.
Nick the fucking sex criminal.
Oh my God, Nick, stop being a sex criminal. Now we've shamed him. Now he won't be the one anymore for a while.
That's
for a
right.
day.
Until the priests cover it up and he gets sent to a new place.
I just got.
I was
that's
at a
funny.
wedding. Listen, it's funny you should say that because I was at a wedding a couple weeks ago, and the priest said, "You know what? Thank you for everyone for coming. You know, it was great to see the bride's family here, the groom's family here, and I really enjoyed the children being here." I was just like,
Oh.
and I, my sister was sitting beside me. I elbowed her. I'm like, "Yeah, I bet he does." And she was like, "Shut up!"
Oh. Yeah, don't make the priest mad. He might get you. He might sick his god on you. That doesn't.
Let me tell you something about.
Tell
the
you,
Catholic
Joe, hell,
religion. Let me run down real fast.
Oh.
Catholic religion and talking and preaching about marriage is bullshit because they can't be married, so they can't fucking tell you what to do. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, it's not
they
like
don't.
what
they can't
don't fucking
experience
know.
it, so don't fucking lecture anybody.
Well,
'cause-
I've I've always said, when it comes to priests, now of course there's always some that are going to be pedophiles. There's nothing you can do about that. Just like everything, there's it's probably one of us is a pedophile. We just don't know it yet. But of priests, not me. Well, no, not me. I swear, I thought she was 18. Anyways, of priests though, I really think if they let priests marry, I think you'd have a lot less child molestation, because I think a lot of them are under pressure to be like, oh, I got to be faithful to God. But what do they have access to? Boys. I don't think there's altar girls. I think it's only altar boys. So, I mean, what do they have access to? So
No, there's both now.
Okay, so but mostly it's boys. They're going to take advantage of what they have access to. Whereas if you just say, hey, you know what? Preach the word of God, but get married anyway. Then it's like, there's no pressure. It's like, you can have sex with your wife. You don't have any urge. I mean, if you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile. Nothing you can do about that. But if you're a normal person that's just trying to release their sexual tension, now you have a wife you can do that with, and you don't have to resort to molesting kids or anything. And I think that's a win-win situation, personally.
Well,
and I mean,
my point is that the fact that you have a priest that's preaching all the right things to do in a marriage, how do they know? They're not married. They don't know what the fuck goes on in the marriage when you got problems and shit like that happen. They haven't experienced it. Every other religion, the pastor, father, preacher, whoever can be married, except for the Roman Catholic religion. Maybe, I don't know if that's an actual fact, but a lot of them, they can marry, whatever. That's fine. They understand it. So when they do a preach or whatever, or a sermon and talk about marriage, then you can kind of understand that shit. But when a Catholic priest does it, you don't know shit. And that's the end of that topic.
Well, that was part of the reason why we didn't get married in a Catholic church. Is I refuse to go to wedding classes that are run by somebody who's not married. So
there's the thing you don't understand. All Catholic priests are on Bohemian Grove of Hillary Clinton. And once they get those liberal laws passed where they can legally fuck children and marry them, then they'll understand and they'll have authority about marriages. They'll be able to tell you how to marry, who to marry, what animals to have sex with.
What animals should we have sex with?
I don't know what animals you should have sex with, but I know you should buy my bone broth. Drink
Fair enough. Fair enough. Bone broth can be tasty.
Bone broth. It's good for you. Bone broth. I had some bone broth today. I had it mixed up with my chicken noodle soup, some bone broth, and I drank some caveman.
You drank some caveman?
Drank some caveman. Bone broth.
I don't even know how that works.
You see, all these essential nutrients are taken out of the ground.
They are from the bones
and fossils of cavemen and dinosaurs. You get the testosterone, you get the DMT, and it'll all be included in the bone broth.
Huh.
Now say it in a British Pathé voice.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not going to talk like a British. They're all run by reptilians.
Yeah.
The British monarchy are all reptilians.
Like the rest of the royal family.
Yeah, Nick, what the fuck? Do you think Lee's just here for your entertainment?
Exactly. Yes. I'm not a monkey.
Whoa.
You try to cut my funding?
Which is the animal you should have sex with?
You trying to deplatform me, Nick?
I bet you that a monkey would have sex with you. Apparently dolphins will have sex with you too.
They'll either have sex with you or violently kill you, one or the other.
Well, maybe both.
People don't tend to report on the fact that some people, when they get in the water of dolphins, they just get fucking gang fucked, and not in the sexual way. They just get fucking beat the fuck. Dolphins are violent mammals. They have teeth. They are carnivores. They kill things.
Yeah, you don't want a blowjob from one of them.
And apparently they are the actual second smartest mammals on the planet. I believe it.
Yeah,
it's not like we set a high bar or anything.
Well, true enough. You would think that the fucking orangutan or the monkey or chimpanzee would be smarter, but no. Apparently the dolphin is. Apparently.
They stick their fingers in each other's buttholes. Then again, I guess people do too. So.
And so do dolphins.
So. Well, they don't have fingers. I don't know. Maybe they stick their noses in each other's buttholes.
The dorsal fins.
At least in their blowholes, one or the other.
Wrong hole. I mean.
I just love how we're hearing this 1930s radio feedback from yurts. Fucking.
Yeah, see? No, 1984, see?
I gotta say, there's not nearly enough porn out there of women getting fucked by dolphins, but that's just me.
It's just you getting fucked by dolphins. That's why there's not.
No.
women.
That was so fucking well played.
To my knowledge, I've never been fucked by a dolphin. Maybe I was drunk one time and I wandered into the sea, but I have no memory of it.
At one time, you went to marine land.
Oh, that bill has passed. There's only 2 Canadian aquariums that have dolphins or mammals or any kind of fucking whales
well, they
in
can't
them,
really set
and
them,
one
they
of
can't
them
really
is
set
marine land, and now they're gonna fucking milk that beyond milking it now because they've been grandfathered in to have their whales in captivity until they die.
Can't until they die, right? So you gotta die.
Yeah, and you know what? In all reality, they can't actually release them to the wild because
No.
they will die.
No.
Yeah,
It's like
been
that-
in captivity too long.
It's like the whale from Free Willy. They were petitioning to free it for the longest time, then they freed it and it died.
But I'll tell you one thing: if Marineland does use that as a publicity stunt or an advertisement to say, "Come see the only one of the last few whales left in captivity," then fucking I'll join the petition and fucking all those fucking protesters out there because that's bullshit.
See, here's the alternative. Here's what they should be like moving towards when it comes to stuff like marine land and stuff like that. Build an underwater park. Build a fucking structure underwater that will work.
Yes.
Where you can just send people down there and they can look at what's happening around the fucking structure in the actual ocean.
Obviously not in Toronto Harbor.
Yeah. The thing is, of course, it's like you can't control what shows up in front of the fucking park or whatever. You can't like make the animals do tricks anymore and bullshit like that, you know. But it'd be pretty cool still. Just like, you know, here's a structure. It's at, you know, this level of depth in the sea. You go down there, you pay your money, and you just wander around for as long as you want or whatever, and look at all the big open glass windows that show what's happening.
And you know what's fucked about Marineland? Now that, well, technically it is technically down the street from me, Marineland, and that place is, the whole entire property is so massive that the owner, who has now passed on, he had the opportunity to build a water park and a massive fucking thing. You would think a place called Marineland would have a water park in it. I'm just saying, it doesn't. It gets hot as fuck.
That's a crazy bullshit idea, man.
I know, right? Anyway, so
He's a communist.
They opted out not to have a fucking water park. Apparently, there's some kind of water thing now, but it's nothing that it should be. Six Flags opted to buy it. Canada's Wonderland opted to buy it, as well as I think an offset from Disney at some point. Some, not Disney itself, but some minor company from Disney opted to buy it. He said no. I want to do what I want to do with it, and it's fucking gone to shit. But whatever. Long story short, Marineland should have a fucking water park in it and get rid of all the fucking captivity mammals. Leave the fish in it. I mean, fish are fish. They're going to swim around and fucking eat food no matter what. You can have an aquarium or you can have a big ass fucking tank for fish. It really doesn't matter to me, but
they should have. Dude should have. You know, I guess you can't really see the future or whatever, but he should have teamed up with like fucking Warner Brothers Studios or whatever, and had like Aquaman land or some shit. You know,
right.
like
all kinds of marine or fucking Namor. You could have went with
Namor. Yeah,
you have Jason Momoa underwater all the time.
Instead,
they should put him in
Walter
captivity.
Osnek, the polka king, multiple Grammy award-winning polka king, has a contract at Marineland that he plays all the time over there.
Wow.
Ooh. In Marineland.
Wow. The ice is gonna break.
Next on stage, drinking a Budweiser, is Walter Osnek, playing that polka.
None the wiser.
More cowbell is needed for the polka.
Little squeeze box.
Well, this
Eric Gilbert is drinking. How's that gross rather? It's fucking so good.
It's a real fucking wild card.
Why is it a wild card?
Because it's Wednesday.
Oh, meet me outside, motherfuckers.
You should totally do one of those wild card Wednesdays where we bring a random beer, yet we bring all the same beer by accident.
That would be fucking awesome.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome Because I can get that here. That
My wild
rough
card is
weather.
Budweiser. What's yours, Budweiser? What's yours, Budweiser? What's yours, Bud Light? You're out.
Oh,
Fuck.
Eric. So yeah, Eric's. I think you just said it, Chris. He's drinking a Ransack. It's a good choice.
Oh,
Good. That's
that
a
is a solid
really-
beer.
It's a solid shelf turd. I like that beer.
Wow, it's a solid beer.
It is.
Wow. That Ransack.
I hope they never
The
change that.
universe. It's hot.
All
It's
right.
probably like I know that Collective Arts they put out a lot of
What's
hype
Lee
beers
showing
and
right
stuff
now?
like that, but really that's Ransack's the only one I ever really like.
From a close distance, I thought that smile was stew, ginger stew.
No, that looks like
Wild
fucking.
card. Wild card.
The fuck.
Is that John?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right, so of the videos that I've got ready to go up, anybody think of what I should upload next?
Your dick.
Yeah, the Nicholas Lowe porno video, which is really more masturbatory than anything else.
Boss Tweed. I should upload that.
Well, you could because that's coming up next after my M43. You can.
That's what he calls his dick, Boss Tweed.
Pabst Blue Ribbon 5.9. Sam Adams New England
Oh,
IPA.
that's so good.
Shit Bucket Manor. St. Ambrose Tangerine.
And there was
Joey Jeff Goldblum. Oh, the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, where is it? Present what Lee's showing.
Wow.
Wow.
What the hell's he wearing?
Looking snazzy, isn't he?
Better than the CGI they had before.
Exactly. This new Sonic the Hedgehog
Oh, wow.
redesign is looking dope. Looking dope.
And Nick, I would do the Kolsch review because that's the style that gets people out of bed in the morning. The fucking Kolsch that gets people real excited.
I love Kolsch's.
What? Not a brewed
Well,
IPA? Not a brewed IPA?
look at all the porn on Lee's computer.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit. Actually, I could show you my porno collection, but Nick's channel would be taken right off the air.
Yeah. That's why I'm presenting
On
you.
present.
I thought I'm wondering why you were still showing your desktop there, running Windows XP. Wait,
I'm
Windows
not
never-
running
are you-
Windows. I'm running Windows 7.
Windows 7.
I'm jealous.
Even that. Lee's got the finger.
That's the best fucking GIF I've seen in a long time. That's like me walking into work.
You can always upload the Asian twins.
Chi and
We should
Cho.
upload the fuck you and fuck me.
Central City.
Nick,
There's
here's
a
the
study.
thought.
You have a lot of. You know what? Just fucking upload them all in fucking
Yeah, upload them all.
succession. Oh, look at fucking Chris Peters. Look at. Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
there you go. This is
Also-
the best.
Look at
This is the best
Look
thing
at
ever.
Also,
this-
Nick, why don't you upload all the videos from last year's fest that you were too embarrassed to upload because you said you were humiliated?
Because I'm not uploading those.
I want to see those.
I need
Oh.
food.
They all have fucking Linda in it.
Just upload them and just unpublish or whatever.
I
the
want to
fuck.
see your.
Send them to me. I'll fucking pixelate Linda out.
Yeah, he can take care of
Yeah,
that
'cause
for you.
you still hear her. Anyway,
Oh no, I'll change her
he'll
voice
disguise,
too.
He'll disguise her voice to Greg's voice.
Look at
Hello,
this fucking
Nick.
look at this fucking horror show.
oh
Look
shit!
at this horrifically ugly fucker. Like he makes me feel good about my looks. Like he's so fucking potato faced fuck. Look at this fucking
that
asshole.
Look at that goatee. Like he's not even looking at the camera. He's looking at the screen.
What is he?
Nuts.
What-
man.
What has he been up to lately? I haven't watched anything of his in like months.
Oh, you know, he's doing like metal videos where he plays corn songs and then fucking YouTube takes him down because he can't play music on YouTube. Yeah, that kind of thing.
I love the fact that he's got the reflection of a screen in the background that's supposed to say something.
Oh, look at
Doesn't
this!
even know how to
Look
control the
at this fucking stud! Look at this
What
fucking
the
guy.
fuck?
What
Look
the
at
fuck's
this.
wrong with his hair?
Is he
Is
still
that
alive?
new?
No, it's
Yeah,
old. Of
apparently.
Oh, that's old. Okay.
course, everything but Dave's old though. Whoop boom.
But
Look at him living in that
What up,
hotel
G?
room. Makes fun of
Oh,
you.
I got
fucking
so
Halo.
many-
The guy lives in a fucking hotel.
I got so many useful pictures.
I'm sorry, my disappointed Nick fucking picture's the best with him and Keanu.
Is it the
this.
mini Nick or the new big Nick?
The new big Nick.
Look at this fuckable guy.
Oh,
Look at
come on.
this fuckable.
Oh god, that's more like cuckable guy right there.
Yeah.
That's a cuck and a half.
So yeah, we actually got comments here. By the way, we got
wow.
Shit, Nick, you better check him.
so Eric Gilbert starts off with "It's well, and there's always a meth lab in the basement." Yeah, Pyrax beaker blew up. All the meth labs are with it. Then Eric Gilbert says, "Fuck religion, not little boys." Pretty sure there's some meth labs in North Bay and Port Perry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Eric Gilbert says, "Not there's some meth labs in North. Drinking a ransack and a Beaufort 12, Bowmore 12. Sorry." And he also said he just lost respect for Sexton because of the Rattler.
No, I disagree. It's awesome.
You can't lose
Sexton's
respect for
Rattler's
Sexton. He's the best.
Eric Gilbert says,
Thanks for coming to my aid.
Collective Arts,
That's my favorite.
Collective Acts, Lunch Money. I know he means arts. He likes Lunch Money too. Solid Crusher for under $3.
I like it too. It's not bad.
What was it called before? It was called Lunch Money.
All I remember is Lunch Money. I've had it before.
Damn it, Greg!
I actually drank Lunch
What
Money.
did I do?
Collective Arts Lunch Money. What was it called before it was called Lunch Money? They rebranded it.
Oh fuck! That's a lager or something, isn't it?
It's their. Is it a blonde or a Kolsch? Isn't it? It's a session IPA.
I think it's a session.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
It's just gonna be. It's one of those things that I know is just gonna bother me.
Well, what doesn't Eric Gilbert tell us in the comments? What kind of beer is Lunch Money? I'd like to know. I can't remember. I think it's a session IPA, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it's a session IPA. Not good.
It's not.
No,
bad.
it's a blonde ale. That's right.
Oh,
not good.
Shit. That's why it's not good.
Yeah, well, it's a decent. Lunch Money? Decent blonde ale. If it's a blonde ale, considering blonde ale's a boring fucking style.
Do you know what it was?
Was it Saint of Circumstance?
No.
Yes. Yes. No. It was Saint of Circumstance. Thank you.
Oh, is that what it was called? Like Lunch Money is called, or it was Saint of Circumstance?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
That sounds like a BA 101 beer.
They're the same beer.
Yeah, no. I've had Saint of Circumstance.
I'm sure you have.
I think I reviewed it a long time ago.
Yeah,
it was like the first Collective Arts beer I did.
Thanks.
That's right, Greg. Breathe.
Do you want me to breathe less, Nick?
Hey, Ashley, I don't
Maybe
respect you less for having back-to-back Rattlers. I just question your judgment going forward.
I'll take that fair criticism. I don't really get too
It's not a criticism, more of a concern.
Oh, that. Okay.
That you lack judgment. That's my concern.
Lacked proper judgment.
You lack discipline.
Subaru.
There you go. Saint of Circumstance review 722 back in 2015.
Incredible.
I look less fat.
So what's the difference, Nick? How is it that you look older in that picture, except for your gray hair now? There's something about your look. I don't know. You look like a middle-aged man in that thing.
What?
Now you just look like an old man. I don't know.
What the fuck? The fuck, Hewert?
Yeah, you look like about 49 there. Let's be real.
Maybe you're hanging around with a bunch of stiffs and button-downs.
Yeah, it's like
bunch
this is the dad bod beer review.
With a
Sean's wearing an old T-shirt with stains on his pants.
And a crocheted throw on the couch behind you. Good Lord.
God. All right, so 62% uploading the Grisette review.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Joe Gansel says blonde ales are boring as shit, and he's right.
They are.
It's not good for being a Belgian blonde. See, some Belgian blonde ales I like, but when it comes to blonde ales, a general style, I just find this like one of those, like almost less exciting than a good lager.
Oh yeah,
Says
it's
a
probably
lot.
it's probably the most boring style, possibly worse than an alt beer.
Oh, it's definitely worse than an alt beer. At least alt beer is more interesting than a Kolsch. But I like a good Kolsch now and then if it's done right and doesn't taste like fucking Diet Settle.
Come on, Nick. Post the videos from last year's fest. I need something to jack off to.
Well,
Wow, it's going too far.
No, it's not going far enough. Unfortunately, my semen
Well,
can't reach you in North Bay.
Depends on your standards, I guess.
I don't think you were around for the conversation we were talking
I think you know I
about
have very low standards.
I don't think you were around for our earlier conversation on how Steam Whistle has shook the beer world by announcing they were releasing an ultra exciting pale ale.
Holy shit!
I know.
More
right?
importantly, are they going to have the safety seal on it?
Probably.
Oh God, they got to have the purity seal. Otherwise, the beer will be no good.
It's a chastity seal.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, like I'd trust Ewart if he had one of those.
They're probably going to use the same hops in the pale ale that they use in the fucking Pilsner. It's like everything's just the same. They're just tweaking the rest.
Saz hops.
Yep.
Great. Yeah. All the Noble and Saz hops. Great. Wonder how that Von Bugle shit is doing.
Joe.
It's just. I don't know.
I thought Joe and Rob are coming over when they finished. Like, this is Joe's talking so much that they're still doing the interview.
Joe never shuts up.
Well,
I know that.
How long was his interview with fucking Redbeard? Wasn't it like half an hour at least?
Well, Redbeard's interview was like an hour and it was like was it 36 minutes? But you think that Rajay would
Did you
have
say an hour? Oh no, 36 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, sorry.
Fucking hell.
Remember, I've had a few beers now.
No, I don't remember. I just got here. But I guess
They must be recording it offline or something.
I should have just assumed.
Pretty much.
Oh, so you guys did Necessary Juice today? That
Yes.
beer's awesome. Fucking awesome.
You enjoyed it, eh?
I liked it.
I loved it.
That's awesome. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I think the overall score was really high. The style score is a little low, but
Style. How many sour double IPAs have people had?
well, that's the thing.
Chad's probably had 20 of them.
I think it's the first sour double IPA. I know I've had sour IPAs before. But I mean, it was deceptively easy drinking. Like it was like 8.2%. You could not tell. Like it was just like drinking like a 5 or something.
Yeah,
like a super sessionable.
Yeah, it was
incredibly dangerous, but a little bright in the acidity, like Joe was saying. It was just get heartburn off of one can.
I've never had heartburn.
Oh, it's 3-0 Blues.
Sorry,
third.
No, it's okay.
How are the Leafs doing?
Wow.
I don't know.
Matthews
probably got a birdie on the 18th hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say the golf game must be real good.
In my office pool at work, I picked the Blues to win it all.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And I picked Boston and them in the finals. I basically destroyed everybody.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
See, I do remember some things from the bottle share. What did you end up ordering from Bellwoods?
The stout with coffee, bunch of those.
Yep.
Ooh, coffee stout from Bellwoods.
That's a collaboration, isn't it?
No, well, they're using Modern Times coffee for it. It's not really a collab. It's just they're using their coffee.
Gotcha.
Like 5 of those and then 5 Cat Ladies, 4 Witch Sharks.
Yeah. Oh, Witch Shark. They got those back. I should get those.
Yeah. Farmageddon, one of those, and one of the Jolly King.
Which flavor?
Strawberry rhubarb.
Strawberry rhubarb.
I think I've had that one.
Eric Gilbert says It's good for not being. The LCBO still has cans of Sanctum Circumstance. Joe Gansel says Belgian blonde ales are good, but the ones they make in the States just suck. Yeah, maybe Omegang. I don't know. I can't remember. Was Omegang which one was that? It was that the one that's Hennepin. What was the one we did?
Hennepin's a saison.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, it's a saison, so it's a little bit different. It's against the rules to talk about alt beer and Kolsch. Shut up. Okay, guy. Joe Gansel says, "Okay, guys, what is the best Canadian brewery that I can find on the West Coast?" What's everybody think of that? What's best Canadian
The West
brewery
Coast
available
of
in the
Canada or US?
West? I'm assuming West Coast of Canada because it'd
Yeah.
be possible for somebody in the West Coast of the US to go up and get it.
You say best Quebec brewery?
Like best Vancouver or BC brewery.
Every brewery in Vancouver or the West Coast is good. Almost. They're good.
No, I
was
don't
out
think
there.
so.
I had a bunch. I
So was the
don't
question-
think I had
I
one
don't-
beer.
Who's from where asking about what? Where? Huh?
What is
Huh?
the best Canadian brewery that I can find in the West
I don't
Coast?
get a lot of beers
Any
from
Canadian
breweries.
brewery.
I don't get a lot of beers from craft breweries that be beyond like Ontario. So
Is it Twin Sales or something like that? Four
Granville
Sales?
Island Brewing.
Oh,
God.
they're
Fuck
great.
them. Fuck that.
Jesus,
Central
Nick, you're
City,
so negative.
maybe.
Hey, don't be
That's too funny.
shooting down my fucking answers, Nick.
Well, I was expecting serious answers.
Well,
It
he
is
lives in
serious
Washington.
answers.
Granville,
They're
Molson Island.
consistently-
So,
they're
Nick, you know Lee is a
good.
person too.
So that Joe
Driftwood.
Nectorious.
Driftwood. He lives in Washington State, so he can get everything else that's better.
Driftwood. Yeah, Driftwood's good.
Yeah, like Driftwood's was it Fat Tug? That
Yeah,
was
Fat-
pretty tasty.
Four Winds is one too.
Okay.
Whichever one
I'm
makes
drinking.
it.
I've decided to switch over to a Mexican Radler.
I've had a couple of good ones from
Corona.
like Bridge. Was it Bridge Brewing? I've had a couple of interesting ones.
Well,
from them.
did you put a fucking like lemon wedge in it or shit?
Well,
You gotta put a
there's
lemon.
lime in there and salt in here too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Some of Zakoza too. What?
Saburu.
It's a goes. It's a
Who makes the Nectorious? Who's that?
Victorious.
I don't know. I've never heard of that one.
Did
Probably
you just
some-
make that one up?
no. That's a Chad review. I know what he's talking about.
All right, I'll be right back.
It's called Nectarous and it's called Nectorious.
Victorious.
Fuck. I think mispronunciations are like my favorite thing.
So I'm eating this pasta with meat sauce, but what I ended up doing with the meat sauce, I ended up taking sausage, mild Italian sausage, uncasing it, frying that up, and then adding that to the tomato paste. And
Ooh,
tomato pasta is
Sapporo.
so good.
Oh, Sapporo. Pasta number one.
Number one pasta.
Oh, hooping beer.
Oh, pasta with sausage meat sauce. Number one.
Oh, bukkake.
Bukake sexy woman.
Oh, too much bukkake.
Yeah.
Not enough bukkake.
Bukkake Sexton.
Fondle my balls.
Tugging my balls.
Thank you, bitch. Suck it dry. Get to down on your knees, a bitch. Thank you, bitch.
So that guy on Jeopardy lost, eh?
Yeah,
Good.
Some guy in Jeopardy. Jeopardy's still a show. I thought Alex Trebek was dying of cancer.
he is, but he's fighting through it.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah. Great sensitivity there, Nick.
That was Greg. I mean, sure, blame Nick. I don't care, but
We were just confused about how heartless you were there. That we thought
So,
you were.
I know. Normally, it seems here's the difference: is I don't actually know the color of the person, so I don't bigot them based on that. Which is what Nick would do. Nick, defend yourself if you disagree with my comment.
I guess he doesn't disagree.
No, he's. You know what? I here's the thing. I think Nick was a good guy, and I think his trip to North Bay has changed him a little bit. I think.
Really, eh?
Yes,
He's a different man now.
He's a different man. I just think there's certain groups.
Well,
of
he's trying to
people
grow a beard now after going to
Well-
North Bay. I'm just saying.
I mean, there's only one black family in North Bay, so he was actually like exposed to what's effectively an ethno state in Canada, and maybe he picked up some bad mojo there. Like he just kind of bad influences.
Well, I mean, I hear Nick went up there and tried to show them his ghost costume, and apparently it just didn't go well.
Wow, Jesus. Bad faux pas, Nick. You shouldn't have packed that ghost costume.
Yeah, he also showed them like here's the thing: is Nick is innocent. You know, he just comes up by there, you know, sticks a little tea on their lawn and says, "Hey, I hate this tea. I'm gonna burn it." Nick just hates the little tea. He says, "Big tea or no tea."
Jesus, bad move, Nick.
I feel sometimes people just take Nick's actions out of context.
Well, he went to the pharmacy. He was looking for cotton swabs, and on the top shelf, he's like, "Can I get somebody here to pick up these cotton swabs for me?"
Yeah, I mean, fucking Nick. He had this hobby of collecting large letters from signs, and he got tired of it, and he had to get rid of them. He couldn't sell them all on eBay. He had to burn a couple of them, and then have the tea left. It was very unfortunate the way it happened, but I guess it
seems there was just a lot of teas. But Nick is like, you know what? I'm worried that maybe some less fortunate people have trouble with their heating bills. So he puts the tea on their front lawn, lights it on fire, so it can help heat their premises.
That's the problem. Nick always tries to do good, but it always blows up in his face.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, this chat's coming down. We all know that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he puts a rope up on a tree, and then he realizes he doesn't have a tire to tie it to, and then like it just looks bad.
Yeah,
it looks really bad.
It's just hanging there, but you know, sometimes he'll ask people, "Hey, do you want to swing on this thing? It might be a little bit of fun, you know, if you're just swinging on it." And
I put a loop on it. You can put your foot in it, and you can swing on it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, and I mean, all those times he calls himself the Grand Dragon. I don't know what that's about, really, but I'm sure it's innocent.
The Grand Dragon.
You know who's an excellent actress? Jane Lynch.
Yes.
You know, I just can't get enough Lynch.
So, Nicholas, you might want to watch the replay of this while you
want to take this down, you mean?
You'll be fine.
What was Greg talking about lynching?
I just love Jane Lynch. I think she's a fantastic actress, Nick. I certainly hope you're not gonna say anything rude about her, especially in this month of Pride.
And I mean, the way she acts, and you know, like her acting career, her fans consider it. You know, they say, "Oh, there she is lynching again!" Like it's a thing that she does. So you support lynching, right, Nick?
I'm not going to comment.
Yeah,
Wait! It's Pride Month, Nick. You need to rethink these things.
Don't you think, Nick? Don't you think Lynch is fantastic? And you know what? Even if you're going to be a bigot about Jane Lynch, I mean, you know what? David Lynch, he's also a great filmmaker.
He is, yeah, and often people say, you know, oh, he's coming up with a new movie. He's lynching again. You're pro lynching, right, Nick? You're always up for the new lynching that happens.
I tend not to comment on coming out or lynching.
Nick, when I'm like kind of commenting on some of your videos or just on your chat or BDU or beer analysis, do you ever find you're at the end of your rope?
Oh shit! It's 4-0.
We should totally burn that question.
No. Yeah, totally burn that.
Yeah.
I'm saying we should totally cross this whole conversation out.
Whoa!
Wow! Jesus
Christ, Nick!
I missed it. What were we talking about?
Oh, I gotta go.
Ghosts and goblins.
Just a burning question that everybody's had lately.
Jesus.
What's that? What's the I have the answer. What's the question?
Jabol.
It'll leave you white as a ghost if you think about it too much. Okay.
Wow. Okay, never mind.
Oh
Wow.
my God!
Wow.
Nick has had a few drinks because he's playing along.
Good. Okay.
Okay. You know what?
Find a way to make you guys stop.
Let's give that. Nick deserves a round of applause. He took it and ran with it. Good for him. Good for him.
Like he stole a bike.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What?
He's running like he's got a bunch of dogs or
That's
something.
too far.
Yeah, I went too far on that one.
3 minutes left of the game, and it's 4-0 Blues.
Oh, this game's over.
Go
St. Louis
Leafs,
wins
go.
the fucking St. Louis wins the Stanley Cup.
Go Leafs,
Fuck
go.
Boston.
Knock on a huge block of wood, but how can they? I don't want to tempt fate at this point, but I mean, man, I think they got a rookie goaltender that's backstopping him to 4-0 with 3 minutes left.
It's impressive.
And the Bruins have an empty net right now.
Oh, that's over.
Oh yeah,
Bunch of losers.
I'm no fan of Boston. I've been cheering for St. Louis to win this, but this is pretty dramatic if they're taking Game 7 at this mark.
This is a live reaction on Maxwell Star of the NHL Finals.
Live reaction. On
Where's it?
Wow.
Stars.
Mark Cowbell.
Oh my God, it's Maxwell Travolta.
Where's our popcorn? What the hell?
I want popcorn.
Popcorn. It's in that Charlottesville beer that you're drinking.
I'm having smart food. I'm having the smart food sour cream and onion.
Yum.
Oh, that's the latest beer from Charlottesville, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, dude.
Did Boston just score?
A woman
No.
died in Charlottesville, you monster.
Line change.
Well, what was it? That Charlottesville Brewing Company that you
Yeah.
in Ontario? That's what I was referring to. Not
Yeah.
Oh, sure you were.
No, yeah.
Oh, Boston did score. It's 4-1.
really.
So it's over.
So much for the shutout, but still.
It's still over.
They're not going to pull a fucking Toronto Maple Leafs fucking 4-1 with 2 minutes left.
And then blow the whole lead. I remember watching that. Was that 2012 or 2013 that the Leafs were against Boston the first round, and they had a 4-1 lead going into the third period, and they lost in regulation. It was stupid. It was one of the dumbest things I've ever watched. I'm like, how could you let a colossal lead like that go?
Well, yeah, you had Andrew Raycroft in goal. That's your problem right there.
You're going to a minute left in the fucking third period. This is over.
Over.
Hockey ball.
Hockey ball. A minute. Oh, they just missed the empty net.
You know, it's funny when Radar, every time Radar was on camera, he would be like, you might have seen me in channels like Beer Guy Reviews or Drinking in Canada. Every time.
Every freaking time.
Varsol.
He thought that was funny. I'm going to crack open a beer to celebrate the Blues winning in advance. I'm probably making a mistake doing this, but...
What are you
What
doing?
the hell are you?
That's going all over the place.
Nope. I got it.
What beer is that? I've done that before, but only with like crappy lagers.
It is König Ludwig Weissbier from Bavaria. I still need a beer.
Can I get that in English?
It is a Hefeweizen.
It's a hef.
One of the classic Hefeweizens from Bavaria in Germany. $52. Oh man, this is one of my favorite hefs, though.
I haven't had a good hef in a while, actually.
I haven't had a good half.
I should have done the waste roll on this.
Neither have Hugh Hefner's wives since he died.
Oh, too soon? No, not soon.
Kendra was so hot.
She's like, how old would she be now?
22 or something.
Oh no.
She's like 18.
There you go. Look at that.
That looks
We
good.
got a globe up there. We carrying around some Academy Award.
Mm.
Oh, and
10 seconds left.
woo!
I don't get why he's getting so excited about a game he has no stakes in.
Oh, I dropped my popcorn.
I have
Oh,
Just eat it off the floor, man. Who cares?
Did you
I'm
actually
gonna break my rib.
Did you actually bet money or
49
something?
years since Boston beat them in the finals. And
With
50
that famous
years.
dive.
You still have no stakes in it. What are you talking about?
The historic game where Bobby Orr did his diving goal to win it was against the St. Louis Blues.
What does that have to do with this game, though?
Because this is the second time that the Blues and the Boston Bruins have met up in the finals.
But what do you have to do with it, though?
I don't have anything to do with it. I don't fucking.
Why are you excited? Why are you taking pride in?
I'm glad that the Boston Bruins didn't fucking win.
What the? You're out of your fucking mind. Like, you're really out of your mind. You're crazy.
Joe Gansel says, Nick, you have good head. Yes, I get good head.
Two teams you don't give a shit about, and you're still like getting excited about one of them winning over the other.
I give more of a shit about St. Louis winning than Boston.
So you're crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Comments. Eric Gilbert says he loves a fat tug. Yeah, so do I. I love getting a good tug. I like my girls a little thinner. That's all right. See, I don't know a lot. Like Eric Gilbert says that that beer from Ontario, Quebec is great, but the rest is hit and miss at best. I don't know. Eric Gilbert's obviously never had anything from Trailway, but or Ham River. Anyway, but when it comes to West Coast, I don't really get a lot of stuff from West Coast. So I don't really have anything to think about.
We get very, very little in Ontario.
I get Bridge Brewing, but they're like middle of the road. I've had Driftwood Fat Tug, and that's a pretty excellent beer.
Why are you not talking about Granville Island, Nick?
Jesus Christ.
Granville Island, fuck Granville Island.
God, that winter ale.
You're the one that got mint out of the fucking. That was your brother that got the mint out of it, wasn't it?
You need to just calm down.
You need to settle down.
Settle down a little bit. Granville Island tries their best.
Yeah,
they work hard, Nick.
Because Molson tells them to.
Shut up, Nick.
Shut up, Leebeard.
One day Molson will own fucking
Leebeard.
Fucking Hammond River or Stream or whatever the fuck bullshit you drink.
So Eric Gilbert says it's a disappointing waste beer. Joe Gansel says that's a good beer. We all need a good hef. Nick, you have good head, lol. Yeah, I wish I could get some good head right now. Eric Gilbert says Wine Stefan or hef is my go-to. I'm pretty sure I've had Wine Stefan or hef, but I never tapped it. And if I recall correctly, it was pretty good. I like getting a good Hefeweizen now and then. Conor Ludwig was my favorite way back when, but I like it way better than Erdinger for sure. Polliner's also got a really nice Hefeweizen. Anyway, what's everybody drinking now?
I'm just finishing off this Grolsch Radler.
I'm drinking this Mexican Radler called Corona.
Mexican lime Radler from Mexico.
From Mexico, yeah.
Mexico, see? Senor Lizak.
See.
Drinking anything, Lee? Interesting?
I'm not telling you.
Well, fuck you then. I was thinking maybe you were drinking like whiskey or something at this point.
I'm fucking done for you. I'm done.
He's not going to conform.
Yeah, but it's also not the first time you've said that.
I'm not going to contribute anymore. Fuck this shit. You sit there, you're talking smack about Granville Island. I'm not contributing anymore. Like this, fuck hell with you, bitch.
Talking smack about Granville Island because your brothers talk smack about your beer reviews that you used to do years ago.
You fucking piece of shit, fucking sitting there taking false pride in fucking St. Louis winning.
Lions rail that you fucking got.
Goddamn little
mint
fair weather fucking hockey
minty beer, and I'm like the only one here that remembers that shit.
Fucking piece of shit.
Fucking piece of shit. Is what you
cheering a team you don't support otherwise, just because you're a fair weather fan.
Fucking like brewery you don't support.
All these fake goddamn fucking fake hockey fans, fake Raptors fan, sitting there fucking cheering on these fucking dinosaur hoop ball lizard fucks.
Hey, I'm a total fake Raptors fan. I jump on the bandwagon because I'm like, yay, Toronto's gonna win something.
Yeah, fuck you too, Greg.
You should fuck me. You should definitely fuck me, Lee. But you got to get on a plane first, and then you can come down here and fuck me.
Well, I guess that's fucked then, isn't it?
No, yeah. That's all right. We'll just have to find out if this rag that Nick has smells like chloroform.
He's gonna give me a visit, to the ether bunny.
Oh, please don't disturb my friend Lee. He's dead tired.
He's dead tired.
What movie was that from?
Commando.
That was from Commando. Come on, haven't you watched? We literally made a podcast that I was on. I was a special guest star. Lee had to pay top dollar for me.
Yeah.
And, you should listen to the podcast if you haven't.
I'm not going to invest my time in a video that you make. Are you insane?
It's not a video. It's audio.
Yeah.
You can literally listen to it as you're having sex with your wife. You can have headphones.
That would never happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that either, honestly.
Jesus.
Ooh, Sapporo.
If you listen to one or two of our podcasts while you're having sex, it might get you into a weird place where you have to always have it in your ear to have sex, and that wouldn't be good for you. Anybody.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I can't come without Lee's help.
God, Jesus.
Because I might want to end this podcast at some point, and you might keep demanding I make them so you can have sex, and that's not a good thing.
Like, does it have to? But for him to come, does it have to be like a new voice, or like can he just do a replay?
I don't know. Let's not do the experiment. Let's not find that out.
Actually, we got to figure this shit out.
No, I'm not adding to this whatsoever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's gonna put all the pressure on his wife. Real gentleman, Ashley Sexton.
I am going to get another beer.
It just got weirder than Nick fucking cheering for the fucking St. Louis Blues. It just got fucked.
I'm not so much a fan of the St. Louis Blues as I hate the Boston Bruins.
Whatever. Fucking flip-flopping.
I'm glad the Blues lost, too. Don't worry.
You're glad the Blues lost.
I know.
They lost the war. That's what you're saying.
Well, the way I see it is it's not the Red Wings, so it really doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cool that it's a team that's never won before. And that's one of the big things you hope for. Like, you don't want to get somebody that keeps fucking winning them every year. Sorry, Detroit.
Well, no, that wasn't for a fucking while, but
when was the last time Detroit won one? Was it 09?
09.
It's been a while.
09 against
for a while there, they were like winning them all the fucking time.
Yeah, so was Toronto.
Who was it? Who won it? No, it wasn't 09. 09, Pittsburgh won it, didn't they?
Yeah, then it was 09 that
08 was the one that you won.
Yeah, it was 08 Detroit won, 09 Detroit lost to Pittsburgh in the final.
Yeah. I remember watching that finals.
Yeah.
It was a fun
finals. Flurry with that kick save that fucked us over. I remember
their final game. Anyway. What do we got in comments? Last comment, just Eric Gilbert saying that good Canadian beer was a total troll. Oh. I'm assuming something to do with what responding to Joe Gansel's request to find good beer. Maybe he was trolling. There is good.
Yeah, access to the well and piss up is still the same password, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
let me check and see. I think it's uploaded now. I'll share.
I saw it. It's online. I seen it.
Okay. Reviews with Greg.
Oh wow, that's really
bad.
Only because I got a video that I'm planning on filming before we end doing the piss up shit, but and you guys love that title sequence, so I'm just gonna keep playing it over and over again for 5-10 minutes.
Well, you created the intro sequence. You can play it as much as you want. Oh shit! They're gonna hand out the cup in a second here.
Ooh.
Well, you know what? Last year I enjoyed the cup too because the Capitals won it.
Oh wait, was this like actually the final game for the Stanley Cup?
Yeah.
Game 7, yeah.
St. Louis Blues just won the Stanley Cup.
Lee lost interest after he asked the question.
I think I'm on a delay. Who ended up winning the cup?
St. Louis. Whackity schmackity doo. Oh,
By
we
your-
got a fucking pyrotechnics show going on at the same time. They should never have pyrotechnics too close to Gary Bettman. He'd like fucking catch fire.
No, let him catch fire.
Wow,
That's a great thing.
Nick is very angry.
I don't like Gary Bettman either.
So wait, Nick, can I ask you a personal question?
What?
Do you want to ask him a personal question?
That's the best.
Here's the question. Do you
best
really
that
want to
he's-
know the answer when I answer it?
Doesn't matter. He's gone.
The answer is rhetorical.
He's gone.
Oh yeah, well he's just copycatting Newart's idea at this point anyway.
Ooh, St. Louis Blues win the Stanley Cup. Yeah, I guess.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah. I know. I'm more excited about tomorrow. To be honest, the Raptors.
Oh my god,
Yeah, because
mean,
that's really a Canadian team. I mean, when it comes to the hockey, I'm waiting for another Canadian team to actually pop, as long as it's not Toronto or Ottawa.
It would be real fucking disappointing if at this point the Raptors didn't win the championship.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah, at this point, well, especially when they've been up 3-1 since like they went up. They've been
And the
up
reality
since
is they should have won Monday's game and they fucking didn't. And
Yeah. It was a bad call that didn't give. They should have gave them a point shot at the. But they admitted they actually made a bad call right at the end of the game.
Called timeout with fucking 15 seconds left.
Yeah, because they could have set up a play.
Yes. Instead of trying to get Lowry in the corner, hitting the fucking backboard instead of the fucking rim.
Well, it was blocked.
Yeah,
It was blocked, sure, but still a bad fucking shot.
They should have had a point shot. They should have gone to the foul line and then taken a shot from there, and they should have called a timeout, and they didn't. But you know what? It's just one game, and they lost it by 1 point. So it's not like they're getting their asses kicked.
And Durant's out anyway, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and that's it. Durant might have made a difference in that last game, and now Durant's gone.
Yeah.
But all the best to Durant, Kevin Durant. He tried to come back.
I mean,
whatever.
He tried.
He tried, but you know what? Was it worth possibly losing his career and losing his health over fucking winning one
final,
game
so
that
if anything-
ultimately?
Well, it is the final. This is the games that matter.
Yeah, but ultimately, if the Raptors still win, then it really meant nothing.
Yeah. But I mean, he made a difference in the first because he had quite a few points in the first,
he was
first two quarters.
their best player.
Yeah.
For the Warriors.
And you know what? In a good year, Kevin Durant probably there's no way the Raptors would have won against that.
Not a full 7-game series, though.
Well, didn't they beat the Warriors a few times during the regular season
Twice,
with Durant
No
playing?
one played them twice. Yeah, they did.
So I mean, it's certainly. I mean, it would be a bigger challenge, but I mean, certainly it would work. I don't know. I just think the Raptors want it more. I mean, at this point, it's like when you've already won the championship. What is it? 2 years in a row.
Yep.
It's kind of like you don't. I mean, I'm not saying they don't want it, but I don't think you want it quite as much.
Yeah. And especially where this year they're injured. They're missing a couple of their big guys. Like Kevin Durant's one, but I don't think that's all of them. I think there's somebody else missing too, isn't there? I don't know much about basketball, so I'm not sure who else is missing. I know I've heard of Kevin Durant before.
I think he's the only one that they're missing. I don't think there's anyone else.
Like Steve Curry's one of their big ones.
One of their other players is playing with like a cracked collarbone.
Oh shit!
Well, Looney's out now, but
is it Looney's out?
Yeah, Looney's out.
Jeez, they're not doing well.
Yeah,
they're not doing well because I mean, Kawhi Leonard's on the Raptors still playing at the top of this game. You still got like
I got a feeling
or whatever his name is. Or say what?
Kawhi's playing injured too, but you could tell about 2 games ago he fucking went up for he was going to dunk it, but he ended up laying it up and he came down and he was hurting, and I think he's still hurting. But whatever, it doesn't matter.
Obviously, still playing well enough to be in the game.
Big game tomorrow night. I get to wear my fucking Raptor shirt for work, and
there you go.
Oh, you get to watch it at work?
No, I'll be at home by that time.
Oh, okay.
But we can still wear that shirt.
So you want them to go to Game 7 so you can wear it a little longer?
Well, I haven't worn my uniform for work since I came back from my vacation in the Dominican because the Raptors are in the playoffs. So
That's hilarious.
Suns out, guns out.
Let's keep it going.
Oh, I should be working out at the gym instead of talking with you fuckers. But what are you going to do?
Where's your gym? Downstairs?
I do have a gym downstairs, but I rarely go to it. I go to the one just down the street from me. It's super cheap. It's super cheap. I pay $4.69 every 2 weeks. And
Seriously?
World Gym?
I'd go to a fucking gym for that much.
Yeah, it's called Fit for Less. It's off. It's basically Good Life's budget gym. It's super convenient. It's walking distance from me, and it's open 24 hours a day. It's fantastic. I actually should go off more often than I do.
Yeah, but $5 every 2 weeks. That's ridiculously cheap.
Stupid cheap.
That's
it is.
We have that here too, Ash.
Yeah, I have no interest in going to the gym though.
Okay.
Come on, Sexton, work out a bit.
I
so your
would
wife will
if I
find you a
if I
job.
could go to a gym that cheap a month, I'd consider it. But right now, all I have is fucking Good Life.
Well, here's my suggestion for you, Nick. Just buy some weights and work out at home then, and because it's a lot cheaper and you can do an awful lot with just a dumbbell set.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting my bike repaired.
Absolutely, bikes are great.
Yeah, because I got a.
Nick, how old are you now?
39.
Just walk. Go for walks, pal. I'm not even kidding. Just go for walks consistently, 45-minute walks a day, every day for once a day, 45-minute walk. You're good to go. And watch what you eat.
Yeah, but I mean, one of the things I'm thinking is that if I get my bike fixed, it might not be too expensive to get it fixed because all it is the derailleur's bent out of shape on it and needs a tune-up. And I think it's pretty cheap to do that at a Millennium Bike Repair up near me. And if I do that, I think Fuzz has a bike too, and he might go it might go out with me to like the Irving Nature Park.
Would Fuzz go out with you like 3-4 times a week?
Probably not that often.
Then go for walks. Okay, seriously, it's not hard.
Well, I mean,
go for bike rides, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you know what? You can do both. Like, you can get your bike fixed, go for the thing. But yeah, I mean, try to do something consistently every day. Like, yeah, go for a walk, like a 30, 45-minute walk. Or,
you just get to do something a couple times a week.
Well, ideally, you want to try and do something every day. A walk is fairly low intensity, but if you do it every day for a reasonable amount of time, you'll actually notice it will make a difference in your life and your fitness level. I mean, ideally, I would tell you to run, but I don't think you're in shape to start running right away.
Even at your age, you shouldn't be running anyway. 45-minute walk. 45-minute walk.
What do you mean at my age I shouldn't be running anyway?
I'm 44 years old. You shouldn't be running anyway.
No, there's nothing wrong with running at age 39 or age 44, but Nick can't go from not running to running. You could do very short amounts, like you could run for 10 seconds, walk for a minute.
Well, yeah, I get that, but I mean, like somebody my age you can run all the way up and you're fucking 80 years old.
No, there's nothing wrong with running.
If you're used to running, that's the problem.
The fact is you have to build up to it. You can't just fucking get into it. You can certainly start and you can build up. You can be like, 10 seconds on, take a couple minutes break, do another 20 seconds. You can do that, but you're not going to fucking go to running a 5K or a 10K from not doing it your whole life. Like,
I think the biggest thing I got to do when it comes to that is
watch.
No, I just have my phone.
Fitbit.
Sorry, I Fitbit. Do you have a Fitbit or anything like that?
No. I wouldn't mind getting.
That's all it is. Fitbit is a fantastic little tool to fucking set little.
It's like goals. The modern day odometer or something.
Yeah. Or it's just small goals, right? Yeah.
A 42 to 45-minute walk will burn 200 calories right away. I'll tell you right now. So you think about that, you can have you go for 2 walks a day.
So how did this chat go from being talking about beer to fat shaming me?
We're not fat shaming. We're just helping you fucking.
Yeah. How'd that conversation come up?
Yeah. You were talking about how fat you were.
Well, I did.
No, I think you brought it up.
I think somebody else brought it up, and then you started calling me fat.
Well, no,
which I'm not going to deny. What do we got?
No, we were saying that you were saying that you would go to the gym if it was more affordable, and I think we're just offering you alternatives that.
Oh, it
If-
started by you saying how cheap your gym was.
Yeah,
and
my
then-
gym is really cheap.
And then Nick was like, "Yeah, I would go if it was $5." And then Chris was like, "Well."
Joe Gansel
Hey.
says, "Go Red Wings, Michigan
Yes.
born and raised." Joe would love the Ryan O'Reilly won the Conn Smythe. Yeah, was he a Saber at one point?
Yes, he was.
Yes.
Eric Gilbert says, "Other half sniper Joe O'Reilly is a ex-Saber." Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm all about the Michigan teams except for Michigan State. Fuck Michigan State. Guys change teams like girls change clothes. I don't know. I've still been a Habs fan since I was 13. So, a couple of ex-Oshawa Generals won the cup, baby.
Suns.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Suns.
Who was it? There's a. Was it not an Osh? Was it Oshawa Generals? Was it who? What team? What CHL team does Nick Suzuki play on? Because he's a Habs draft.
Nick Suzuki, I have no fucking idea.
Fucking
They
well,
relate to Nick
during
Lowe?
the Memorial Cup, there was Nick Suzuki was tearing up the track, and he's a Habs prospect, and apparently he's really good. Was he an Oshawa General? Or was he a Guelph Storm?
Just ask Google, man.
That's
The Google
fucking
knows.
good.
Come on, Nick.
Ask the Googs.
Get your shit together and
The
ask.
Googs.
Guelph Storm. Okay,
There you go.
so
So he's not
Oshawa
a general.
Generals.
So whatever you're talking about is me.
Obviously not. Well, I mean it's a CHL. Like,
Bless you.
well, like
Thank you.
Oshawa Generals is a CHL team. So.
And with that being said, I'm leaving. It's 11 o'clock. I have to work tomorrow morning.
He's got
Here's
hot
the
tub
price.
sex.
I'm surprised that people stuck around as long as they did, considering Joe didn't show up. We only had 4.
Well,
big
as I'm
people
leaving,
that night.
Paul's commenting in the channel, so you guys can fucking bring in Paul. which is
Yeah,
great.
cheers, Paul.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
he
what
might
the
be
fuck?
working, but he can come in if he wants.
Anyway,
What the fuck
I'm
do
out.
we need
Bye,
some no
Ash.
uniform pieces
See you,
of
Chris.
for?
Bye,
Love you,
Nick.
Joe.
Thanks for hosting, pal. I'm out of here. Bye.
Goodbye, hot tub fella.
I'm willing to bet Paul's.
Nick, you should promote on your channel the hashtag running butthole challenge on Twitter. It's a bunch of porn stars on Twitter are filming themselves running towards the camera to show their butthole. It's
Wow.
mostly women, so it's not gay. I mean, it's not that gay. But even if it is gay, it's okay because it's Pride Month. So, yeah, so hashtag running butthole
What?
challenge supported by Nick Lowe.
It's mostly women, you say. Yeah, but there's dudes too. You're like,
Okay.
yeah, it's
It's
just like
mostly
that.
women.
It's like that Shower Beers Reddit channel. I'm not looking at it.
Are
It's
you
like-
are you
there's
a
more-
homophobe? Have you never watched porn?
No,
There
I
should be
just don't
dicks
like
in
looking
porn,
at
too.
penis.
So you're afraid of why? So you don't like porn with men in it? I
What
like
the
a
fuck,
woman
Greg?
getting I like a woman getting a good dick. I mean, lesbian porn is
That's
fine.
not the point. But I mean, you're just
Sometimes-
like you're
sometimes
just
they need a
saying
good dick
you would rather watch the video of just dick.
No, not just dick. But I'm okay with dick in my porn. I don't mind dick going in the pussy.
That's
you know-
not the point that I'm trying to make. Like you're talking about
I
looking
feel
at,
it is dick.
like, say the shower
Nick,
beer
Nick,
Reddit
I
is
feel you're
mostly
anti-dick.
dick and
Nick-
some women. I'm like, yeah, but you're making it sound like running towards like, oh, it's mostly women, but there's some dick there too.
Nick, have you ever been on Reddit? You got little thumbnails. You can see which ones are guys, which ones are girls. You only click on the ones you want to look at.
Yeah, but
oh, tits.
you can't-
There they are.
You
Tits,
can't really
there
do
they
that
are,
at
tits, they are.
work.
Well,
It's
you
really hard to
shouldn't
do that
be-
at
You
work.
shouldn't be looking at porn at work, regardless.
Yeah,
That is not cool,
Jesus.
Dick.
Oh God.
The only dicks you should be looking at work is your own.
yeah,
Hopefully
Chris-
just
Paul's
penis,
working.
just jacking it.
You know what? I'm gonna take this thing offline before Greg says something offensive.
Yeah, Nick. How
Before
often do
he
you
says
jack
I'm sure
off
he's
at work?
already done. Anyway, have a good night, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you folks later. Cue Ashley saying penis.